Yo, what up? It's Munin time. New Legends release. I'm gonna make a video on her and do commentary. It's been so long since I've done a commentary video, but this is a good occasion. I'm jumping back on that horse. I'm gonna eat that horse. Huh? And you know, yeah. Also, look. I'm sure you've noticed I have the default bow skin. That's a little quirk with Hugin, specifically. If you switch a scythe skin, you get the bow skin counterpart, and usually there aren't any bow skin counterparts. It'll just give you the default bow skin, so you know what? Cool little quirk. That's not just a select screen thing, too. It also shows up on the preview. Like, hold up, look. You see, look, it's the preview screen. I still have the default bow. I'm unsure if, you know, that actually shows that skin to him, but I don't see why it wouldn't. So, what are my thoughts on Munin? Is she the new Mordex, like everyone's saying? Yeah, I would say, at least for now, she is. Like, if you don't know, her player base is actually higher than Mordex's right now. And I'm not sure if it's gonna stay like that, because you know how new Legends are. That's just like that's just what happens every time a new Legend's released. Even Magyar, like, I'm not sure if his player rate went higher than Mordex's, but it definitely got up there. Now, you know, I feel like this is not gonna make a lot of people happy, but I feel like Munin's just super overrated as a Legend.
Squidward.
She's not that, like, unique. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty boring. Wait, now hear me out. She's boring in terms of design. That's a great distinction to make. Like, her SIGs, I know I'm not the first one to say this, but her SIGs are just, like, they're rehashes. It's like she was designed with some characters' iconic SIGs in mind. Like, her bow side SIG, that's just, like, that's Caspian down SIG. Like, come on. And her bow end SIG, it's not Koji bow end SIG. That Koji end SIG's insane. This is more like a Jawless sword end SIG type deal. Like, her scythe, this is the main comparison people have been making. Her scythe, her end SIG, people are comparing it to Mordex's, and you know, I wouldn't fault them for doing that, but it's just different enough for the keen eye to tell the difference. Despite her SIGs not being, you know, unique, like, I can't exactly fault Munin for that, because, just, like, come on, every character's SIGs aren't unique. Like, the last character to get unique SIGs was, like, Yumiko a few years ago. Sheesh, I'm old. And you know what happened? I think Yumiko's D-SIGs are the worst in the game. Like, the worst SIGs in the game by far. I know a lot of, like, the two Yumiko mains who still play this game. They're so sad to hear that, but I think they know deep down it's true. Like, why would you use Yumiko D-SIG when D-Light, it does the same thing for way less startup frames? Like, come on. Like, so why even try breaking the mold and giving Legends unique SIGs? Like, there's just no reason to do that. Everybody loves the current frame of how SIGs work. Like, there's no reason to, like, try and give unique SIGs, like lingering hitboxes, like Yumiko type deal, because Yumiko's D-SIG, as I said before, is just not good. Maybe if they lingered a little bit more, but, like, they wouldn't do that. They would not ever consider making Yumiko's D-SIGs linger for too long. Also, like, I feel like people gloss over this fact. I wouldn't know. I haven't actually seen many videos talking about Munin, so I can make a unique video without, like, rehashing things people have said subconsciously. But Munin stats, they're not too good. They're not good at all. They're Jiro, but, like, one more peg in defense instead of dex, which, you know, honestly makes a big difference. But I still feel like Mordex is the renowned king of scythe Legends, because, you know, how do you beat Mordex? Like, they designed Mordex to be the good character in the game. Like, even after all the nerfs, he's still the best character in the game. People love playing him, like, consistently. Like, I know there have been moments where, like, Jae-yun and, like, even Lin Fei have been taking the crown as the best character. Also, I'm getting Scythe. This guy's pretty good at Scythe. I'm kind of autopiloting right now. Now, hold on. Let me win this game real quick. Do you think I win this game if I stop talking and focus on the game? That's a good question to ask. Anyways, Munin's deck stance is just too high for, you know, her weapons. Considering her weapons are just too heavy dodge read weapons, all that dex is, it's just like 4 pegs too high to be good. But, you know, also speaking of weapons, I feel like Munin would have been much better with guitars instead of bow, but fucking cry about it, I guess. Despite all those heavy criticisms.
You like
Munin!
Don't you, Squidward?
Yeah, Munin's pretty fun. She's pretty fun of a legend. I've played her. I haven't played her too much, but the time I have played her, I've been having a blast. It's been like scythe, bow, 2 of my better weapons. Like bow, I know I haven't made a lot of bow montages as of the past, and that's because I sucked with bow. Keyword sucked. I've been playing a lot, and I mean a lot of Koji in prep for Munin to be released because you know, I feel like I need good bow clips. I wouldn't have been happy if this series ended and I just haven't done anything good with bow. Right? You feel me? You feel me on that one? Yeah, Munin's amazing. She has the world's most unpunishable weapon combo. Everybody like 2 of the most hated weapons in the game. I feel like Scythe's hate is a little bit uncalled for just because people like playing Scythe. Like if Scythe's player base wasn't 25% pick rate, I feel like people would have less of a problem with Scythe. But yeah, no, Munin's great. She has a weapon combo that can make Kosilix weep. Which isn't... I was gonna say which isn't saying a lot, but that's a little bit too mean. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, Kosilix, I love you, man. You're good. Keep up the good work or something. But yeah, no, she's genuinely great. I know her SIGs, like, design-wise, they're not very creative, but, you know, they really thought about what weapon, like, SIG combo to give a character to make it just utterly bonkers to play. Like, 2 of the most disgusting, like the SIG combo is just so disgusting. Her Scythe and SIG, like, it catches spot dodges, like... Look, hold up, I'll demonstrate, because this guy looks like a spot dodging schmuck. Hold up, look, hold up. If I, please, sir, cooperate with me here. It catches so many dodges. It's not just spot dodge, up dodge, in dodge, out dodge. Alright, you know, that was a bad example. But trust me, most of the time, if you space it perfectly, it catches most of the dodges. Yeah, Munin's pretty fun. Overall, like, what tier is she? Everyone's saying she's S tier, which I think is a little bit blown out of the proportion, just because she's a new character. I feel like you gotta give it like a couple months before everyone reaches their consensus, they develop a counterplay, they learn Munin's not too good, they learn her stats are terrible, they, like, honestly, I feel like once people... Okay, this poor guy. This poor chap. I just hit him with like 4 end lights in a row. Poor guy.
Oh no, I forgot my Spotify password. And now I can't listen to music without resetting my password. If only my password was stored in a safe location, and I could find it easily with the press of a button.
NordPass.com/LWW securely stores your passwords and credit card information in a vault you can access with a master password on all devices, even when offline. If you need to share a password with someone, NordPass.com/LWW also has you covered there. No more sharing your Netflix password with your buddies over email or messenger apps where any prying eyes can easily see it. It's as easy as the press of a button, and it guarantees safety. That alone is pretty useful, but with the premium plan, if there's ever a massive data breach that affects one of your accounts, NordPass.com/LWW will be the first to alert you, so you can change your password or credit card right away before any damage can be done. There's also a password health checker which notifies you if your passwords are weak, old, or used for a lot of accounts, and lets you instantly generate a new secure password in its place. I know it's super easy to just use one password for every single thing you do online and forget about it, but if just one of those accounts have their password guessed or leaked, well, come on, you don't need me to tell you that's not good. So be a step ahead of the curve and get NordPass.
Wow, This is exactly what I needed. Now I can listen to some sick tunes while gaming. Thank you, random stranger who broke into my house.
Go to nordpass.com/LWW or use code LWW to get 53% off a 2-year plan. Plus, you get 4 additional months for free. And thanks again to NordPass for sponsoring this video. You know, I've given my review on Munin. She's like a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 seems fair. Wouldn't you agree? Like, there's better legends. Like, you know, Koji, I know people say Koji's good, but like, they say he's good and then they don't think about him because he's not a Scythe legend, right? But yeah, no. I can't wait to make the Munin montage. I have a lot of good ideas for edits there. Like, remember that crow at the beginning of the video with the fart machine gun reverb? I'm gonna reuse that one for the montage. You don't say that's lazy. It's my channel, I can do whatever I want, alright? I have the right to reuse a joke. And also, I just think this Munin video, like, the montage is gonna get way more views than this video. It'd be a waste to do that. I have a few jokes planned for my Munin montage. I feel like just the premise of a bird character in the game opens up so many windows just for jokes. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's winning apparently. He's not winning anymore. Bombs, if you get good enough, you reach a level where bombs just don't even feel cool to hit anymore. Like, they feel like another thing you do, right? I remember being a wee lad and being like, oh fuck, I just hit the coolest bomb clip and I literally just threw it at him and it landed, and I couldn't get over that fact. And nowadays I have to like really throw the bomb like 8 nautical miles away from that and aim where he's gonna be in exactly 8.7 seconds, repeating of course. And you know, I miss the days where I could just toss a bomb and feel good about myself for that. It's kind of my fault because I'm setting my bar higher and higher each new video I make, so like I restrict myself by my own standards basically, which, you know, isn't a bad thing, but it is pretty inhibiting. Like, I remember I reached a point where, you know, I just couldn't make a montage because nothing I did was good enough, and I've sort of gotten over that funk. I've now learned to be more proud of my work, be more thoughtful, more lenient with my standards, but still, the bar is getting higher and higher each video I make, and I don't know. Anyways, I've spent the allocated time talking about Munin. I'm kind of tired of talking about Munin. I've said everything I could. Okay, one more thing to say. Fangwild Munin clips, they're gonna be insane. I hope I could do something cool this game on Fangwild, but probably not. It's probably gonna take weeks of grinding, which is fine. That's part of the job. But yeah, no. Enough talking about Munin. I've sort of went into this video with a dual purpose in mind, and that is to cry salty baby tears that the LA won the mob vote and not the Copper Golem. How do you feel about that? Because me personally, I'm a little bit like cope seed molding about it, because honestly, I could have sworn Copper Golem was gonna win the mob vote, and you know, just to hear that some boring little Vex looking ass just won the vote, it breaks my heart. It doesn't even duplicate items. I don't know if you knew that fact and voted for the LA, but
Get it?
no, it doesn't duplicate items. Its only use is to like put it near like a creeper farm and have it pick up the gunpowder or something. And even then, I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of problem solving. I feel like Copper Golem, he's just a little dude who pushes buttons for you. It gives Copper a new use. It adds more golems into the game. It's just like, honestly, what's not to like about the Copper Golem? I will miss that little guy so much. I hope they like pull a swamp biome update and just implement the Copper Golem anyways, because it's just such a cool mob. Also, oops, it's alright, I touched. Let me know what you think about the LA. Like, I know I'm not too mad because at least it's not the glare. At least it's not the glare, am I right? I just want the update, the Caves and Cliffs update to come out. Like, it's getting pushed back so much, and I'm you know, I want to do more variety. And, like, the first step to doing more variety is making a Minecraft video. That's just the law of YouTube. So, if you'd like to see Minecraft content, just let me know. And if you wouldn't like to see it, also let me know. Because people not wanting to see things is just as important as people wanting to see things. I doubt people, if they don't want to see it, they'll say anything because they'll just not watch the video, right? Hold up. One more thing. I know you'd have to live under a rock to not notice, or you'd have to be a console player. Either way, they removed post-game chat from the game. And, you know, it's a sad day for me, but I found a workaround. There's still a way to talk to your opponent. It's not post-game, so you won't know who you're actually talking to, but it's pre-game. And, you know, if you type pregame and send it as it says match begins in 3, 2, 1, I think that sends it. I think that they can read that because that's how it used to work, and I feel like the way they removed post-game chat was just deleting a line of code. Honestly, I feel like... Alright, you know what? This guy didn't taunt at start, so I'm feeling a little bit less enthusiastic that he actually was able to read that, but... Maybe, alright, there's a way to test it out, and that's by having a friend cue experimental, and then sniping your friend, and then you're happy, right? Dude, I'm not good at bow throw combos. I know you can do that into Dare, but... Why'd I say it so weird? Deer. I could do that into Dare, but I just can't do it because I'm not good enough at both. I haven't practiced enough, despite all my numerous levels I put into Koji. Numerous clips I've garnered off of Koji. And yet still, it's inadequate, right? Look, I'll show you again about the spot dodge catch. That catches so many dodges, it's stupid crazy. I know it's counteracted by it not having much force on the move, but still, the fact that it can catch so much dodge, well, at least even up the game. I'm rooting for this guy to win. He's good at the game. I'm not good at the game. That's a little trade secret. I'm actually bad at the game. Like, I'm a fraud. I've learned all of my moves just by watching other people play the game better than me. So, like, am I even fit to call myself a content creator? Well, of course I am, because I've learned it myself, right? This is so sad. I could have done something cool if I just remembered all my Scythe teachings from Scythe school back in kindergarten. But anyways, you heard that rollback there when I hit the Sair like it was supposed to hit, but it didn't. That's just a sad part about the game that, you know, honestly makes me want to move to Nick All-Star Brawl. You know, that game just... who am I kidding? I've heard that game has worse rollback. But yeah, no, let me know if you want me to move over to Nick All-Star Brawl once I'm finished with doing every single 1000 IQ video that this game has to offer. I'm gonna need a lot of people to want to see Nick All-Star Brawl for me to move to that, because, you know, learning a whole other fighting game, it's just a pain, you know? I've dumped 3,000 hours into this game, and I'm hardly able to call myself decent at the game. I still get outclassed in experimental all the time, usually just by Egg Soup, and he doesn't even acknowledge my existence, which is also super sad, but, you know, that's not his fault. He's a busy man. He has his own work to do. I doubt he can spend time acknowledging a little chap like me. So anyways, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, if you want to see more commentary type videos in the future, not just montages, maybe even more scripted videos. I like the iceberg video. I like doing a lot. So, like, if you want to see more scripted videos like that, then let me know, because I would do them. I have a few ideas in mind for what videos I can do. I haven't milked the Brawlhalla cow enough yet, so yeah. If you liked it, subscribe, do the things, yada yada. Just